Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your boy RKO2582 here to give part 2 of my post WrestleMania 27 and Raw review. So let's get started with this past Monday Night Raw. It kicked off with Triple H giving a true epic promo about how he fought so hard against Taker at WrestleMania 27, and I pretty much was hooked on everything he said. I mean, it, it was amazing. I'm like, I could not believe he pulled off such a good match, and it was like the first time we saw him having a match on TV within a year. Can you believe that? A year. We haven't seen Triple H on TV with a match and stuff. So it's like, what the question is, like, where does Triple H go from here? Since he put Sheamus behind him, and now being the Taker, I don't know where Triple H is gonna go, but we'll see. Okay, next next match was Jerry the King Lawler and Jack Swagger, and oh, before that, I'll talk about that. I was so happy to hear JR and the King talking on Raw again. It felt like, felt like the old days with them talking, the true team of Raw, unlike Cole's Fruit Loop Troop punk ass. And speaking of, yeah, like I said, Jack Swagger and Jerry the King Lawler, and yeah, Jerry King Lawler was doing okay, and then Jack Swagger had the ankle lock on him, and Cole was being the punk ass distraction and all that stuff, and then Jack Swagger had the ankle lock and he beat him, or so he thought, and then he refused to let the hold go, and then just like Jerry King Lawler when he got screwed at WrestleMania, guess what? Swagger got screwed too this past Monday night, and I was loving every minute of it. And then, oh my God, when Michael Cole, when he shoved barbecue sauce on JR, my hate for him went up 100% once again. Ooh, ooh, Cole, my God. I was thinking this feud would end at WrestleMania, but I guess they're gonna drag this out even longer. And I pray to God that Michael Cole gets another ass whooping one more time, but this time he don't. I know he don't try to escape or nothing. So that's all I got to say about that. And on another match, Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio against Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and this wasn't too bad of a tag team match. And as I figured, I knew Randy Orton and Mysterio was gonna win since Mysterio got beat by Cody and Randy Orton beat Punk at Mania. So, but once again, I hope this Punk Orton feud keeps going into Extreme Rules once again. And Stone Cold, and then you had Stone Cold Steve Austin about to come out, and then just like at WrestleMania when he stared at The Rock face to face, he stared the game face to face. I'm like, my God, it's like Stone Cold's 2 for 2 with these moment of time stare downs. and man, I would like to see Stone Cold and Triple H go at it one more time. I mean, he has just as much history with him, just as much he has with The Rock. I mean, yeah. And Stone Cold's plugging his show Tough Enough, which was good first episode, thanks to Stone Cold. Tough Love makes it entertaining even by itself. It was, and then here come the Miz coming out, saying, "Oh, I didn't win Tough Enough, but I overcame that and became WWE champion." Yada yada yada. And then he beat the hell out of Alex Ryan. I enjoyed every minute of it. He did the Luthez press and all the moves I enjoyed as a kid and still do. And of course the stunner. Man, if JR was there, I would have marked out big time, but no. Punk ass Cole there. Ugh. And alright, another thing, I think it was Trish and John Morrison against Dolph Ziggler and Vicky. At least I could say this match was a little bit longer than what they had at WrestleMania, Xing out Snooki and Lay Cool. But yeah, at least John Morrison and Ziggler did more than what they did at Mania. And I fell out laughing when Vicky Guerrero tried to do a cartwheel. I just looked at her. I'm like, oh my god, this Piggy is so damn useless. But I was so happy Trish and Morrison got the win anyway. And the next match, pretty much what should have happened at WrestleMania 27 on the main card, but didn't. Sheamus against Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title, and it was not a bad match. It was pretty good. And then, I'm shocked that Sheamus has that new American attire. I'm like, wow, first the King outfit, and the now an American attire. I'm like, what the hell are they doing with Sheamus? So much for him not being buried. He's sort of so and so with that, in my opinion. But Sheamus got the victory, and guess who comes out? It is the debut of Sin Cara. And when he jumped up through those ropes, I mean, at first I didn't see the trampoline, but I had to watch Raw again to see. Yeah, because everyone was saying, "Oh, did you see the trampoline? Did you see it?" And I was like, "No, I didn't see it," but I watched it again, and there was a trampoline there. It was almost like a Spirit Squad trampoline. It's a Spirit Squad, but I don't care. It was still awesome, and I'm like, Sin Cara already has me won over in just in those few minutes. And I saw like a little mini package of when he was in Mexico, when he was still called Mystico, before the new name change. But I'm like, he already won me over, and like I said, I mean, he's like Rey Mysterio times 1,000 in my opinion. I see him, I know, being 10 times, I know, better than Mysterio. I mean, my dream match with Sin Cara would be him, Rey Mysterio, and Alberto Del Rio. That would be like the most amazing triple threat match to come true and to prove who the better luchador or Latino wrestler really is. That would really be an awesome dream match to come true. Oh, and speaking of, the pretty much the whole reason why Raw was the success, the epic confrontation between The Rock against John Cena face to face. And as you know, Cena comes out, with his typical reaction. And I experienced this firsthand at WrestleMania 27 with the boos. Oh my god, damn! So many boos. As you know, some like him, some don't. I still like him. I don't care if he gets booed or not. I've always said that from day one, and that still stays true to me to this day. And he did, yeah, Cena was talking, saying I'm not gonna trip about, losing against the Miz and stuff, kind of giving him somewhat props and whatnot. And then he focused on The Rock, and then The Rock comes out and, saying, like, what you think was gonna happen, Cena? Like, you knew payback was coming, and then. And I was kind of laughing when he was saying, like, you think The Rock doesn't respect you? I kind of respect you, but at the same time that doesn't change the fact that I don't like you. I was like, wow. You could feel The Rock still hates Cena, even though he sort of has respect for him. But I don't care. I still love them both. But then here was the kicker. I mean, even I was marking out with this. They saying The Rock versus John Cena at where else? WrestleMania 28 in The Rock's hometown of MIA, Miami, Florida. The match was made and it was official. I was just like, when that happened, I'm like, this WWE has never done this before. This is the first time ever that a main event match, I know, in a year in advance. Can you believe it? A year in advance. It was so. It's been a couple of days and I still can't believe it. Still. All I got to say is now I have a new goal. Now, I mean, I met my goal for making it to WrestleMania 27, and now I want to try and go to WrestleMania 28 so damn bad so I can see The Rock and Cena have that dream match we've all been dying and dreaming about to see. And then, of course, stupid ass Core comes out and tries to ruin his mode. But once again, the Core gets buried one more time, just like this past Sunday at WrestleMania, by both The Rock and Cena. And it was so awesome to see two of my favorite superstars working together for once. Yeah, but it was just a good night. It was a good night, and I was so happy. The crowd was so hot throughout the night, and man, it made Atlanta never be the same again after this past WrestleMania week and Raw. It was the greatest night of my life and the greatest time to be a wrestling fan. And I'm actually happy once again that the audience are starting to get more involved, more cheering and stuff, not sitting down, not being duds and stuff anymore. And I applaud that. And I applaud that very much. So, anyways, that was the end of my finally post WrestleMania and Raw review. If you like them, both my parts, comment down below or give me a video response. Until then, this is your boy RKO2582 signing off.